May 2019, Vatican City. Inside the ornate walls of the world's smallest sovereign state, Archbishop Edgar Peña-Parra, the Vatican's Secretariat of State, makes an unusual request. He wants his office swept for listening devices, but not by Vatican security. Instead, he reaches out to the Italian Foreign Intelligence Service, secretly inviting them into the heart of the Catholic Church. What happens next would expose decades of espionage at the highest levels of papal power. By midday, an Italian spy, Andrea Tineri, is escorted past confused Vatican guards carrying specialized equipment into the Archbishop's office. But this wasn't just about finding bugs. The Archbishop wanted dossiers on key Vatican figures, delivered in white envelopes during clandestine meetings on holy ground. What the Archbishop didn't realize was that this operation would eventually be exposed, revealing a web of surveillance, foreign agents, and papal intrigue stretching back to the Cold War. And the most shocking part? This was just the tip of the iceberg in the Vatican's centuries-old relationship with international espionage. 1929, Pope Pius XI established the Rusicum, a college to prepare priests for service behind the Iron Curtain. But what the Soviets saw was something far more sinister. According to the 1972 KGB Counterintelligence Encyclopedia, they believed the Rusicum was a covert intelligence training facility where students learned civilian specialties to establish cover identities. Their mission, as the KGB put it, organizing support for subverting the Soviet Union. But Vatican intelligence gathering started long before the Cold War. In the 16th century, Cardinal Antonio Ghislieri, later Pope Pius V, created what became known as the Holy Alliance. Its mission was initially simple: monitor England's schismatic court during a time of religious upheaval. By World War II, this evolved into something far more sophisticated. The Vatican Information Service, VIS, was established in 1939 when Cardinal Luigi Maglione sent a critical telegram to papal nuncios across Europe. The mission? Gather intelligence about prisoners of war and refugees as the conflict engulfed Europe. During the Cold War, the Vatican's intelligence capabilities proved invaluable. When U.S. Ambassador Hugh Wilson served in Germany before World War II, he made a remarkable statement that the Pope had the best information service in the world. This wasn't just diplomatic flattery. CIA Director William Casey made multiple trips to Rome to personally brief Pope John Paul II on developments in the communist world. In 1986, U.S. intelligence officials even provided Vatican officials with a classified briefing on Reagan's Strategic Defense Initiative. More recently, in 2014, the Holy See's intelligence network played a crucial role in the normalization of relations between Washington and Havana. Their diplomatic connections in Cuba provided channels that neither side officially had access to. Today's Vatican intelligence operations look very different. When a pope dies or resigns, Italian secret services work with Vatican security to sweep the Sistine Chapel for electronic bugs. Signal jammers prevent any communication in or out during papal elections. But the real power lies in the Vatican's diplomatic network. With representatives in 183 countries, papal nuncios serve as the eyes and ears of the Holy See. Their presence in war zones and hostile territories provides intelligence that other services can't access. The dangers are real. In 2009, the Vatican's diplomatic residence in Burundi was hit by mortar fire. But even in such situations, papal diplomats typically stay at their posts when other embassies evacuate, maintaining crucial intelligence channels. The Vatican faces a unique challenge in the modern era: how to protect the world's smallest state that also happens to be one of the largest intelligence targets. A former papal nuncio revealed in 2017 that Vatican embassies now use sophisticated encryption methods for diplomatic communications. But that hasn't stopped foreign intelligence services from trying to penetrate these defenses. Iran maintains one of the largest diplomatic missions to the Vatican. As one senior Vatican official noted to journalists, who knows what other duties they have? A thinly veiled reference to intelligence gathering at what they called the world's great listening post. In 2022, the Vatican's internal intelligence operations came under scrutiny during the trial of Cardinal Angelo Becciu. Evidence revealed that Vatican officials had hired self-styled security consultants and former intelligence agents for surveillance operations. Archbishop Edgar Peña-Parra testified that he had authorized surveillance of Vatican bank officials through Italian intelligence operatives, completely bypassing the Vatican's own security forces. This wasn't an isolated incident. evidence emerged of Vatican officials contracting external intelligence agents, conducting unauthorized wiretaps, and engaging in financial surveillance, all without proper oversight. Today's Vatican intelligence gathering operates primarily through its diplomatic corps, the nuncios. These papal ambassadors provide what one U.S. diplomat called in-depth subject matter expertise on foreign governments with whom Western governments have limited or no contact. In war zones across the Middle East and Africa, papal diplomats often remain the only Western representatives on the ground. They maintain unique access even in hostile territories, providing valuable intelligence to the broader diplomatic community. But this intelligence gathering serves a dual purpose, both diplomatic and religious. Nuncios report on political developments while also monitoring local church conditions and potential candidates for bishop appointments. The Vatican may not have divisions, as Stalin once mockingly asked, but it possesses something potentially more valuable: information. Its diplomatic network continues to provide unique insights from places few other services can access. As the world becomes more digitally connected, the Vatican has adapted. Modern encryption, counter-surveillance measures, and enhanced security protocols protect its communications. Yet it maintains its centuries-old approach of gathering intelligence through diplomatic channels. The Vatican remains what it has always been: a sovereign state that gathers intelligence not through force or covert operations, but through its unique position as both a religious and diplomatic power. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the Vatican's den of spies. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us create more in-depth content like this. Also, drop a comment below with your thoughts. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.